Governor Herbert, thank you for caring about the students and the educators in Utah and prioritizing safety next year for all of our schools. Since the spring, when we went on soft closure, our schools and districts have been reviewing the work that took place in the spring, looking at what worked and possibly what could be tweaked so that they could do better. Many districts and many schools have held focus groups and have surveyed parents, teachers, and students to get their input on their learning options during the school dismissals. We are thankful that the Utah State Board of Education has published a set of requirements and recommendations on opening schools this fall. They've given us the what on what needs to be done in our schools. Districts and schools are now working on the how. How will we address the recommendations? How will we address the requirements? These plans are being worked on, and as Governor Herbert said, are due to USBE by August 1st. Every plan in the state of Utah will address 7 principles: movement, duration, proximity, group size, respiratory output, touch, and congestion. These 7 points, these 7 principles are key to all of the plans in the state of Utah. Every district and every school is different on how they have addressed building their plan and who they have involved. District leaders and our local school boards are working hard to address the needs for their schools and their districts. I have been impressed with the attention to detail of each plan, the focus on student and staff safety, a renewed commitment to cleaning our schools and our buildings, an awareness of the social and emotional needs of all of our students and of our teachers, and a desire to address the academic needs of all students. Every plan is different, as is every district. I'll share a couple of examples of what I have seen. One district for hygiene is focusing on what they call the Big 5: hygiene etiquette, stay at home if you're sick, cloth face masks, physical distancing, cleaning and disinfecting. Another district is maximizing safety, optimizing learning, and supporting student well-being. It is enlightening and refreshing to see districts and our local health departments working together to ensure that our schools are safe. I recently saw a COVID-19 screening flow chart that a district and local health department worked on, and it was very clear the steps that the school and the health department would take if a student or a staff member were to become sick. Choice. Choice is important to our schools, to our districts, to our families, to our students. Districts and schools are providing choice for families and for students. That choice could be all in-person instruction if it's feasible. It could also be online, all online instruction if that's feasible. Some districts are looking at blended models where students may be in school part of the time, they may be at home part of the time online. Other districts are looking at shortening the school day to provide teachers opportunity and time to work together and plan so they can deliver comprehensive online instruction. Districts are also providing choice to their educators and to their teachers to see what is going to best meet their needs. I've been so impressed that our districts are also thinking about our families and they're thinking about our parents. I recently visited a district that is creating a parent handbook to help parents navigate the various decisions that they're going to have to make in the coming weeks and to prepare them to better support their students, whether they're in an online learning environment, an in-person learning environment, or a blended or hybrid learning environment. Input. Many districts have, as I've said, done multiple surveys. They have included parents, teachers, and in some cases students on their task force or their planning teams. One district has hosted 13 focus groups to gather input on what their plan should look like for the coming year. Surveys have started in the spring and they are continuing even now, and many districts are publishing the results of those surveys so that families and community members can see what other people are saying and what the desire is of the district and the community. Schools are working with small groups of students right now to address learning gaps that have occurred since the dismissal in the spring. And they're also bringing in small groups of students to prepare them for the upcoming school year. Every district in the state is concerned about the social and emotional well-being of our students, and they are putting these sort of things into their plans. I recently visited another district that they're going to spend an entire day when their teachers come back pre-service time in helping teachers embed social emotional activities into the classroom so that they can support their students. And in doing so, it is also supporting the teachers. The well-being of our students and the well-being of our teachers is critical to every district in the state. Schools who are geographically close together in the state have also been working together. If there is a great idea in one district, they're sharing it with another district so that we are all collaborating together. An example of that, of the collaboration and the great ideas, is we have a school district in southern Utah that is going to delay the start of their school year to support Utah Moonshot 55, to allow time for staff to plan and more time for the COVID cases in that area to diminish. There are so many wonderful things going on in our state, and our schools and our district and our leaders are working hard to ensure that our schools have plans that are there to support students. I know that these plans are a priority for every district and every school throughout the state. I know that leaders, from superintendents to school board members to administrators, have been engaged in this work since this spring. I know that they are soliciting feedback from stakeholders. Student and staff priority student and staff safety is a priority for all of our districts. Every plan is different, and every plan reflects the needs of the community that it serves. Our districts also know that in this they have to be nimble, that things could change as they did in the spring. I have seen more collaboration, more communication, and a greater commitment to students and staff in the last 5 months than I have seen in almost 30 years of education. I am very proud of the work that our Utah educational leaders and our school board members are doing to serve our students and our families. And I know that when you see these plans, you will be assured that your students will be safe. Thank you.